The Book of the Damned, by Charles Hoyfort, Chapter 5I. In All the Year Round, Volume 8, page 254, is described a fall that took place in England, September 21st, 1741, in the towns of Bradley, Selborne, and Alresford, and in a triangular space included by these three towns. The substance is described as cobwebs, but it fell in flake formation, or in flakes or rags about 1 inch broad and 5 or 6 long. Also these flakes were of a relatively heavy substance. They fell with some velocity. The quantity was great. The shortest side of the triangular space is 8 miles long. In the Wernerian Natural History Society Transactions, Volume 5, page 386, it is said that there were 2 falls, that they were some hours apart, a datum that is becoming familiar to us, a datum that cannot be taken into the fold unless we find it repeated over and over and over again. It is said that the second fall lasted from 9 o'clock in the morning until night. Now the hypnosis of the classic, that what we call intelligence is only an expression of inequilibrium, that when mental adjustments are made, intelligence ceases, or, of course, that intelligence is the confession of ignorance. If you have intelligence upon any subject, that is something you're still learning. If we agree that that which is learned is always mechanically done, in quasi terms, of course, because nothing is ever finally learned. It was decided that this substance was spider's web. That was adjustment. But it's not adjustment to me, so I'm afraid I shall have some intelligence in this matter. If I ever arrive at adjustment upon this subject, then upon this subject I shall be able to have no thoughts, except routine thoughts. I haven't yet quite decided absolutely everything, so I am able to point out that this substance was of quantity so enormous that it attracted wide attention when it came down, that it would have been equally noteworthy when it went up, that there is no record of anyone, in England or elsewhere, having seen tons of spider webs going up, September 1741. Further confession of intelligence upon my part, that, if it be contested, then, that the place of origin may have been far away, but still terrestrial. Then it's that other familiar matter of incredible marksmanship, again, hitting a small, triangular space for hours, interval of hours, then from 9 in the morning until night. Same triangular space. These are the disregards of the classic explanation. There is no mention of spiders having been seen to fall, but a good conclusion is that, though this substance fell in good-sized flakes of considerable weight, it was viscous. In this respect it was like cobwebs. Dogs nosing it in the grass were blindfolded with it. This circumstance does strongly suggest cobwebs.